We don't have no space or time to fight, alright? Joe, no wrong, alright, Joe. Yes, we can come together in the sandbox. Oh, yes, we can make no friends in the sandbox. Oh, leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way. This is a chill place, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry, no, no, no. This is your own base, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to scurry, oh. We say, hey, hey. We are gonna make this crew united tonight. We say, yo, yo. Inside we get your head on right. For me in a bad mind. Me no have no space or time to fight, yo. Me just act up, no wrong or right, Joe. No wrong or right, Joe. Come on, come on. Oh, come together. We need some peace. Oh, just to enter. No time to waste. Right to center. Be positive. Oh, you know it's better. Yes, we can come together in the sandbox. Oh, yes, we can make no friends in the sandbox. Oh, leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way. Hey, hey. Take time to modify your vibe tonight, yo, yo. You have to learn to change your fire to light, yo, hey. We don't have no space or time to fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong, alright, yo, no wrong, alright, yo. Hey, hey. Take time and modify your vibe tonight, yo, yo. You have to learn to change your fire to light, yo, hey. We don't have no space or time for fight, alright, yo, yo. We just have love, no wrong, alright, yo, no wrong, alright, yo. Yes, we can come together in the sandbox, oh. Yes, we can make no friends in the sandbox, oh. Leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way. This is a chill place, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry, no, no, no. This is your own base, yeah.
And welcome to VoxEdit Monday with me, your host, Pops. Wait, we've got to get the crowd. Yay! All right, let's go. Amazing. How the frick was everybody's weekend? Come on, tell me about it. How was your weekend? What did you get up to? Did you have fun? Did you chill? Did you relax? Did you play games? What did you do? Let me know. Go Wes, great to see you here. J-Dog as well. Amazing. It's great to see you guys. We are going to be continuing with our spooky asset creation. Because last week we did, was it last week we did the results to the avatar thing? I think it was. So we took a little break. We took a little breaky break. But now we are here. Go Wes, you went on a date? That was horrid. Oh no, Go West, tell me about your horrible date. and we can all heal. We can feel how you felt, and we can all heal together. J-Dog went to Disney for Halloween. I think J-Dog wins. J-Dog wins the weekend. Unless, wait, the only thing that's gonna beat that is if somebody else went, I went Disney, but I went to Disney Japan. Because then they're in Japan and they automatically win because Japan is goals. I mean, goals. I've been to Japan, but Japan is let's go there all the time. Real Headshot, great to see you here. Docs, good that you're here. Appreciate you. Fantastic Unicorn. Oh my god. I didn't even fill up my water. There's a tiny drop. I may have to bring my levels down. I may have to not be as hyped to see you guys. We gotta rest that throat, but no. Fantastic Unicorn. Love to see you here. I've been seeing you everywhere. You've been taking part in all those ambassador games, which is amazing. I'm so glad. For those that don't know, we have ambassadors, in-game leads, so in-game lead ambassadors. We have different types of ambassadors, but the in-game lead ones are the ones that you'll see within multiplayer experiences. Sometimes you might even see them in the Metaverse chat section of the Sandbox game, and they are running lots of mini activities across all different time zones, and they're running these little mini activities. Some are just straight up for prizes, other ones are for raffle tickets to win prizes. And so yeah, you can get as many raffle tickets as you like, so you can take part in and win as many of those little games as you like. But you can only win once for that week, and the raffles are done weekly. So the weeks start the same way as the season week. So we're currently in week 4. Week 4 ends on Tuesday. So come Wednesday, we'll look at everybody who's been entered to the raffle, and we aim to announce by Friday. But with all of our contest winners and stuff, we do have to have the team do all of the checks that they usually do, which is why we aim for Friday. We did manage to do Friday for the reveal last time for the winners, and the winners will always be announced in the giveaway channel in Discord. So open spots for game ambassadors. Unfortunately, no. Fantastic Unicorn. We're not currently accepting any other ambassadors right now. Just didn't cut with you 4.5 miles, 1.5 hour hike. Was struggling to make a connection. Oh, was that a first date? Go West. That is a lot of. That's a long time. Unless you're going on a date with somebody that you know loves hiking, and I feel like that's a second date activity. I think for a first date, a light activity, something where you don't need to be talking too much but can be enjoying yourselves, like go-karting, going archery, going paintballing is always a good one. I've never been paintballing. I want to go paintballing so bad. A picnic in the park, a stroll around the park. I mean, a meal's good, and with a meal, at least you can be like, oh, I'm not talking because there's food in my mouth. But I always feel like a meal doesn't always allow you to get to know someone. She asked you out, and you love hiking. Okay, did you mean arcade, Go West? Was a stroll, I don't like a meal, and it feels like an interview. Yeah, friend, just make sure to wear every badge you can. Red Lily, I haven't been. I want to go. Arcades are fun. A good old time at an arcade would be loads of fun. I'd love to go on an arcade date. That sounds amazing. Hey, Drakusha. Right, so behind me is all spooky and Halloweeny, which is amazing, because we have a VoxEdit contest happening. Oh, I'm not on the screen. Boom! Here I am. I'm back. Yeah. Great background. Thank you. Art team is honestly amazing. Let me hide me on here so you can get a good look. So there's the clown panda pop, so that's an asset I made. But everything else was made by our amazing art team. Some of these characters are actually from from an experience I forget the name of now. But yeah, our art team is absolutely phenomenal. The art team is amazing. They really, really are. And we have different, like, so we have, like, Cell X, which makes the voxel assets, and then we have the art team that makes all the banners and stuff, so yeah. I have to ask, I know there's been a few people, especially people that take part in VoxEdit contests, that would like the art book as like a prize, so I do need to get on and ask whether that can be a possibility. It's just posting stuff to people can always end up being like a slight issue at times. Now, I want to go over, before we jump into the rest of this creation, which I'm going to need your guys' help with. I need help with what we're going to be doing. Which reminds me as well, we will be dropping that giveaway link. One lucky person will win a premium pass. Okay, we're going to do that. But yes, spooky season VoxEdit contest. Completely forgot as well that I meant to get dedicated links for these, but it's okay. So the theme, spooky, VoxEdit, Halloweeny. So think spooky, think Halloween. Any type of asset is allowed. Now, we do mention, like, at the end, like, try not to make, Oh, they took that away! Oh no, they edited that! That's annoying. Okay. It just says create something usable within the sandbox. Keep that in mind. It's meant to say, like, avoid making scene-based assets. So, like, where there's, like, a big scene thing happening, because they're not usable, but okay. Somebody reviewed that. So anyway, here are the prizes. Now, this actually includes catalysts across all places. It goes up to 15th place, which is also why the prizes are split a little bit differently. And there is participation for 10 sand each, and that is for the first valid... first 100 valid submissions outside of the top winners. So these up to 15th place are the top winners, and then 10 sand each participation. Yeah, Ardox, I mean, I'll fit it into just 512 voxels. I mean, yeah, keep within the guidelines. 512, that is 16 meters. You definitely should be keeping it within that. That would be a really big cemetery. So make sure it's usable. Make sure it's usable. But yeah, theme is just basically spooky, Halloween. It's not like strictly Halloween. It can just be like spooky stuff. It can just be like a little bit creepy. It doesn't necessarily need to be like Halloween. It's just spooky stuff. Stuff that may be along the lines of Halloween things. But there we go. I mean, we have Jazzwolf, we have had a few contests that do allow to go over that, but not very often, because it's not optimized. Those guidelines are there because we want people to be making the most optimized assets they can. Alright, so for our Halloween house, we've got the house part made. This is just a shell. We do still need to put a floor on there, but... You've already thrown away the gangster pumpkin? What was the gangster pumpkin? I want to see the gangster pumpkin. Show me your gangster pumpkin. I'm definitely thinking we need a pumpkin for this. We've got to make a pumpkin. That's the thing. We got to make a nice old pumpkin. Now, do I just do like a straight up? Do we keep it? That's too orange. I think that's too orange. There we go. Do we keep it going in like a very true square voxel style, or should I make it a little bit more rounded? Maybe a little bit. Maybe we do like a little bit rounded. Sometimes I feel like when I do these things, it makes more sense to start small and then go big. I feel like some people are different. They prefer to like start big and then get smaller. And I think I'm actually the opposite. Whenever I do these things and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start big, I feel like it gives me more of a headache doing it this way than making it big. I don't know. What about other people? How do other people find it? That's too much. That looks about right. You start with a single voxel. True, love seeing what people come up with when they do giant builds. That is true. There are some amazing giant builds. Some amazing ones. Oh, Red Lily, I know you're not in the Discord, so you're going to want to hear this. Avatar meetup this Friday. Okay, Avatar meetup this Friday, Red Lily. It is going to be Cirque du Soleil. We're still working out exactly the math of how it's going to be worked out. But from the poll that we did last week, it's decided, and this is a one-off. So with all the other Avatar meetups, so many of you will know this, but with all of our Avatar meetups, it is just based off of one avatar. Like, you come with one avatar that's the meetup. So if it's Rabbids, you come dressed in your Rabbids, we take the picture, and as long as you're dressed in your Rabbids, there's no other checks. Like, we're not checking the rarity of your Rabbid, we're not checking how many Rabbids you have. Now, this one is going to be a one-off. This is not going to become the new meta for these meetups. This is just a one-off, and we did a poll for this. So we will be doing a Cirque du Soleil mannequin / transformed mannequin meetup. Now, somebody did ask a really good question, and I will highlight the rules of this. But it is going to be unique, not based off of rarity, because we did a vote. We did a vote, and people didn't vote for it to be based off of rarity. It was based off of unique. So for every additional unique avatar you get a slightly higher portion of the prize pool. So the prize pool will be 1,000 sand, shared between everybody. However, the more unique avatars that you have, part of the Cirque du Soleil, the higher amount of sand you'll get. Now, I'm not going to share the math and all of that because we're still kind of working out the way that that will look. But so if you have 2 avatars, then you will get more than the person who has 1. If you have 3 unique avatars, you will get more than the person who has 2 and the person who has 1. Hey, Play Games, how you doing? So the more unique ones you have, the higher your prize. And it's based off of 7 because these are coming on the 29th. So it is based off of these. Now, somebody did ask about the free one. Does it include the free one that you get? And we did go back and forth over whether we only count 1 of rarity. Can we come to the Avatar meetup even with the... There we go, fantastic, ask that. So you can, but I do want to just consult with somebody over how we want to do this bit in particular. Whether we're going to base it off of, hey, this is a common, the Explorer Count is a common, Lucha Libre is a common. Whether, and Lucha Libre, I think is the free one, if I'm not mistaken. Whether the free one gets you a slightly lower portion, I don't think it will. Because that's going to be too much. Basically, we don't usually do this because it is only me and like one other person working on doing all of the checks and stuff. So this is going to be a lot of, this is why this is going to be a one-off. But fantastic. Yes, this will be included. You will be included with this one. So this will include you because yeah, you have to pay. It's on the premium side, right? The Sandbox Scene 1. Oh gosh, that's so loud. Action. Hey, thank you for that. Also, that played a different alert at the same time. Yeah, you pay, yeah, it's on the premium. Yeah, it's included. In that case, it's included. Why did that other alert play? I don't like it. Edit alerts, right. What don't I want to be on here? Channel points, no, go, there we go, right. That shouldn't be included now. Can someone, in fact, I can do it. I can test it. Let me test that. Let's just do this. No, why are you not working at all? I think I broke it. So new followers should be counted. The channel point should not. I don't know. We'll leave it how it is. So yeah, do you got any news related to Bored Ape avatars about not appearing on the avatar section? I did not know that that was a thing, but it's not appearing there. I can consult with the team. I can ask them. I won't have an answer to you today, though. A lot of our team, although we are based all over the world, a lot of our main team is based within a European time zone. So many of them probably won't respond to me until tomorrow. So I won't have an answer to you today, but thank you for flagging that. I really appreciate that. So thank you. So for the Avatar Meetup, you can see in Discord, we always announce the Avatar Meetup, so you can see the date and time within our Discord, but it will be this Friday. It will be this Friday at 7 p.m. UTC. So 8 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. UTC is when it's going to be. And it's Red Lily, where were you? I was just Red Lily. And it's the Cirque du Soleil mannequins. You need to own, to be eligible for the additional stuff, you need to own them by the 24th, which is when it is. So it's on the 24th. So you need to have them on the 24th. And you need to have them in your wallet for at least 2 weeks after. Because we are going to have to manually check how many of them you own to do the calculations, okay? Bathroom excuses. Oh my goodness. No, that's fair enough. I mean, I could just make this easy and use the sphere tool, but no, I don't want to. I want to make this difficult for myself, right? Let's do some creepy eyes. And a creepy mouth. And then we're just gonna push these in. And then we're gonna color them and add a glow. Look at that. Nice, simple, easy. Let's see what it looks like. We're probably gonna have to round it a little bit more. Right, so off of our control node. A new follow! Thank you to the new person who followed. But I can't see their name. Let me see that. Hey, SMS446 for the new. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. We're doing some VoxEdit. Doing ain't no pal like a panda pop spar like a panda pop party. Whoop whoop. Whoop to the friggin' whoop. Right, we're adding our pumpkin. Okay, that feels like a good-ish size. We do need to do some edits on that, but I'm pretty happy roughly with the size of that. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get who wants a giveaway form? Ira AW team over on YouTube. You're glad to see me still streaming because you've been here since you've come back from season 2, so you've been out for a while. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're friggin' adorable. I'm glad I'm still streaming too. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy about that. Streaming is probably one of my favorite things to do as part of my job. I really, really enjoy streaming with you guys. And I love hearing your feedback on how you would like me to make the streams better. If you have feedback, I love to hear that. And unfortunately, there's going to be no marbles because I did it again. I forgot to sign in. So there won't be marbles. But I promise on Wednesday, we will do all the marbles. We will do all of the marbles. Now, who wants that giveaway form? I need to hear it loud in the back from everybody for this giveaway form. Now, one person will win a premium pass. I'm just saying. Somebody is going to win a premium pass. But because we are not giving away as many premium passes as we usually do. Premium passes, for those that have been here for other seasons and not sure, premium passes are basically the alpha pass. It's just been renamed the premium pass. Here's the giveaway form, by the way. So we're not giving away as many premium passes as we have done on previous seasons. So because of that, you do need to be in chat when I call who wins. And we always call the winners, other than when the internet cut out the other week. We have always called the winners in the stream. So make sure you're here when we call you. Oh my gosh, Ardox. Do I need a spray bottle? My goodness. Right, what else do we need? More pumpkins. I also need better pumpkins. So we're gonna do pumpkin number 2. We're gonna do a variety of different pumpkins. Pumpkin, I know I've already called one of them pumpkin 2. Thank you. Right. Now we're gonna try out, I hate the sphere tool. I hate it with a passion. I don't like it because it's not optimized. It's not optimized. Look at that. That is not optimized at all. No. Okay. We're not. We are not using that. I think maybe I could probably do like a smaller one. Like if we do this, we go up a little bit and then we can start building out from here and add to here. This is why I like starting small and then getting bigger. And we get there. And then we go in. And we're like, boop, boop. Boop. Cute. Okay, and then there's usually like a... What do the tops of pumpkins look like? Wait. Pumpkin. Let me just have a look at a pumpkin. Oh, it is kind of like a greeny brown. Let's make a new color. Let's go to green here, I guess. There. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good, that is a good pumpkin color. Don't tell me it's not, because I know it is. There we go. Creepy pumpkin. But not really. This feels too light in color. No? We can change it though, so if I just click this and then just... I take this color, move it there, and then just edit from there. There we go. There, this makes me happy. This is nice and simple. Sometimes I have a huge love for like the more simple designs on assets. Especially when you're making like a really, really large asset. I feel like it doesn't need to like be a huge thing. Okay, I'm just gonna call this the pumpkin node, and then I'm gonna move. No! How did I make it crash? Oh, I did not save. Are we still streaming? Okay, at least we are still streaming. Okay, good, good, yeah. We're just on Big Me while I wait for VoxEdit to respond. It can be for those that apparently haven't been on the internet all day. I don't know if you know that there have been... Yeah, VoxEdit is not opening at all, and part of VoxEdit is like linked to the internet. Please open. There's been some huge issues with... Yes, stream works. Thank you, AW team. This is not loading like, at all. Oh, that's the old... I clicked one of the VoxEdit edits I have. This is an old VoxEdit. This is an old one. This is why most people delete their old ones. I keep them all. I hoard them. I have copies of VoxEdit going back 4 to 5 years. Okay, I found the right one, and it isn't opening. That's interesting. The other ones will, because they won't be connected to the internet anymore. No! Why is it? It is not wanting to open. I guess we gotta do something else. Should we play the latest Sandbox game? Because I haven't played it yet. Like, I logged on for a few minutes early to get the spotlight. Works on PC? I do and I don't. There's loads of things from the new one that I like. There's a few things that I feel when they did an update, some things just, like, didn't end up going. It's because, oh yeah, like I was saying, so with the internet, loads of things were having outages. So it's not just... Like, I was, like, in two minds whether I should even stream, because I was like, well, if the outages start again, I know for the most part everything's settled. This is so odd. It did not like that pumpkin. It was like, no, you made a pumpkin, you made a second pumpkin, and you tried to do some stuff, so now we're just going to not work. Man, I do want to try and troubleshoot this a little bit. So let me just try something. And now you're just stuck with me here. Let me share, while we're here, let me share the giveaway form with you guys again. And don't forget, we are on Friday. We are doing an avatar meetup. Let's just I'm just gonna download it again and see what happens. See how that goes. No, Ardox, don't! Laundry doesn't need doing. I'm here. I will entertain you. Let me entertain you. I would sing, but you don't want me to sing. Trust me. Like, honestly, trust me, you don't want me to sing. Okay. Okay. Right. I just re-downloaded it. Let's see the damage, guys. Let's see. I didn't save anything. Okay, something. Okay. Okay, so the stuff that we put here isn't here, but the things that we made have been saved because we obviously already made them. So we're gonna call this the pumpkin node. And we're gonna call this P1. Here we go. P1. I mean, we could have it like just in the house like that, but I don't think we will. Then P2, but we're gonna click, drag, pop that little baby right there. Okay, love this little one. I love it. We should do some different colored ones of these. Hey, Nazman! Nazman! Panda, can you remember there not being pumpkins in England 20 years ago? Jazzwolf, I would have been 8. What are you on about? No, I would have been 9, sorry, I'm 29. Like, what are you on about? Has there not always been pumpkins in the UK? Surely we had pumpkins. Surely. When did pumpkins come to the UK? During the 16th century. We've had pumpkins since the 16th century. What are you on about? I mean, are you on about like in regards to Halloween? Because I remember Halloween, like people like carving pumpkins and Halloween-y stuff. Like that wasn't a huge thing. I feel like that's only just become like a thing recent, like more of a thing. Because we did Penny for the Guy. You know, that was like a UK tradition. Hey, Metaverse Street Journal, how you doing? Woke Zombie, did I say hello to you? Forgot. Garnican, it is not reverse psychology. Even if you asked me, even just like, Panda, please sing. No. Suggestion, the streams aren't made for Asia time-wise. Okay. Fantastic Unicorn, we have tried to do streams at different times. People don't really come to those ones. So what I have proposed is at least I will be doing some personal streams at an earlier time on my channel, which will be like, I guess, supported by Sandbox, but only when I have the time and bandwidth to do them. But if there are other people streaming Sandbox content at different time periods, honestly, you can either tell me who it is and I can reach out to them, or if you are a person that streams, you can reach out to me, whether that's Twitch whispers or whatever way you want to reach out to me, you can. And we will like highlight you, we'll promote your streams, we'll make sure to raid you, we'll have you as like somebody that we stream. Hey, thank you for the follow! Metaverse Street Journal! No! You were already following! Metaverse Street Journal just knows how to irritate me. I swear they're like seeing Go West, and they're like, you know what? I like what Go West and Ice Pilot do, and I want to get in there on that. Oh, is it Diwali today? Happy Diwali! Diwali? You put, wait. I read that as Diwali, but is it, I swear I say Diwali. Is it Diwali? No, is it with a W? I feel like my whole life I've been saying Diwali. It is with a W? I have been saying that wrong my entire life, and I apologize. Because we do learn about that at school, and so do my kids. And I think I corrected my kid. I think I've corrected my kid on this. Happy Diwali! Is it really? Oh my gosh. Deepawali? But Diwali, okay. Is it Happy Diwali? Oh wait. I'm gonna listen to Google. British pronunciation.
Diwali.
Diwali. Yeah, apparently I've just been saying it wrong my entire life. I apologize. That sucks. I'm glad. Do you know what? But the first street channel. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and saying that, because I could have continued with that for way longer than I should. Okay, let's half the size of this bad boy. And I think we're gonna make it kind of like a more like, because there's like the greeny, like more of like a greeny gold kind of color, right? That seems too, no, that seems too much. Is it like that? You know what? I'm looking at it right here. Let me just color drag this bad boy. That seems too dark. That seems too light. Okay, maybe we just stick to the color that it's telling me to do. Is that really the color it's highlighting on? That seems far too light. There we go. Okay. And then we'll take this color. We'll add it here, and then we'll just make it slightly darker. I am ashamed that I have been saying that wrong. Happy Diwali. Know what's worse? The fact that I've corrected my kids on how to pronounce it. I think that's worse. No, small human. I think I know better than your teachers. No. No, I do not. Whoa, woke zombie. That. You are British as well. I also am not ignorant. And I know you're joking, which is why I'm not gonna be like chill. But chill. I don't know if I like it feels too blue, right? Maybe if we just add, like, we'll just do the same again. Or half the size. Just get this smaller one. There we go. Cute. I mean, I think that's Metaverse Street Channel. I think that's the way most things need to be taken. It needs to be like, what's the intention behind how somebody's saying something? Now, if somebody's just mispronouncing something, they usually probably don't mean it. You know, if people continuously mispronounce something after being corrected and they're doing it for negative reasons, you know, like, you know, sometimes old people, they just kind of forget. Even if they don't have any bad intentions, they just kind of forget. Right, or whatever you mentioned earlier came to Twitch to ask, oh, what's a penny for the guy? Human Lee Talks. Okay, glad you asked. And before we jump right into it, here's the giveaway form. And I spelled giveaway wrong. Cool. Right, so, penny for the guy. Here in the UK, we have something called Bonfire Night or Guy Fawkes Night. And that is basically, whenever it was, on the 5th of November, a man called Guy Fawkes had attempted to blow up the Houses of Parliament. And so, here in the UK, we celebrate, and for the longest time, by the way, I thought we were celebrating the fact that he attempted to do that, not the fact that he didn't succeed. So we celebrate that he didn't succeed, or just celebrate the day, by having bonfires and fireworks. So that is our fireworks night. Our fireworks night, we set off fireworks and everything, and it's to remember what happened on the 5th of November. Now, kind of before my time, some people probably still do it, but my mum especially did it, which was children would basically create a Guy Fawkes. So they'd create a dummy out of different equipment, and they'd go round and they'd ask people a penny for the guy. A penny for the guy basically meant, hey, will you give us like basically a penny or some form of money to like go towards us buying items for our guy. And then the guy is then put on top of the bonfire and set alight. That's what that is. So a penny for the guy is basically just a saying people would have gone around saying, like, a penny for the guy, give us a penny so we can make our guy. Or they would have made the guy and they'd be wheeling the guy around and they'll be like, penny for the guy, which would be like, hey, we made this guy, will you give us some money? Basically, it's like trick-or-treating, but asking for money instead of asking for sweets. Sand for my guy, Panda, please. The V for Vendetta guy? Okay, so yes, V for Vendetta is a good way of knowing that story if you're not British. But V for Vendetta is set in the future. So V for Vendetta, the guy is wearing the Guy Fawkes mask, basically for remembering that time in particular, but it's not set for when Guy Fawkes did it. Set on fire or ablaze, whatever. I mean, pretty much a blaze. There's some big ass bonfires and then fireworks. Fireworks are amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, Metaverse Street Journal, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but with Diwali, that is usually a time of fireworks being let off as well, correct? If you thought Brits were bad, try it as Americans. Most don't even know there is anything. Oh, gosh. Hey, not Jackie Chan. Didn't see you over on YouTube, but welcome on in. But yeah, that's what it is. So Bonfire Night is on the 5th of November. There is a little rhyming song for it. Remember the 5th of November. Remember the 5th of November, bonfire, treason, and plot. I see no reason why the bonfire treason should never, ever be forgot. And that is what we teach our kids. Yeah, fireworks. I'm talking about just fireworks. I'm saying bonfire in regards to that's bonfire night for the UK. But with Diwali, I remember that there is, and I'm assuming it's Diwali because it's around this time of year. So I'm assuming that is why that came to mind. That people do let off fireworks. Bonfire. I didn't know there was another festival for that. Festival of Harvest called. I'm gonna say that wrong. So. Read Metaverse Street Journal's wording for that. Hey, J-Dog redeemed Oak Wizard staff. I'll have to make sure that gets added. I think Alex has been looking at them and redeeming them. What the fuck? There's more than just remember the 5th of November. Did you not know that, Woke Zombie? You are British! You didn't know there's more to remember the 5th of November? It's such a small rhyming song. Like, there's not much more to it. Remember the 5th of November, bonfire, treason, and plot. I see no reason why the bonfire treason should never ever be forgot. I can't remember if it's never ever or just never, and I add the ever bit. My goodness. My god. Okay, I'm liking this pumpkin a little bit more now. And I think we're gonna do like the white one. Oh, we've named one for. Pumpkin number 5. What else do we need? This is what I need from you guys. Tell me what else we need from this. Okay, there's some, I'm looking at them, and there's some where I see that they have kind of like an orange line on them. I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that. Let's just do it like that. And then let's change this being like a more brownish color, I guess. Okay. Remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. I see no reason why the gunpowder, treason should... Oh, okay, it's ever be forgot. Yeah, there's no never in there. I always just added a never. I see no reason why the gunpowder, treason should ever be forgot. There you go. Woke Zombie, you learnt something new. Now, remember that for next year. Alright, and then we're gonna add this little, oh, whoops a doozy. Move that there, click, grab, and drag. And then we're gonna put this little guy right here. I'm gonna make it just a little bit more squashed. I'm just gonna, there we go. Cute, lovely, love it. Right, what else? Okay, skeleton, a ghost. A ghost! I'm trying to think on the house. What else can we do? I know we need to do some pumpkins more with faces, and we can put some up here. I'm looking for, what should we do on this side of the house? I know I need to add these lights going on this side of the house. We might as well do that. Let me see what colors we chose for this. For people wondering, because there was somebody being like, how can I share swatches without like having to do a whole bunch of stuff? So you'll see on each of these, it's on the stars. The stars are like the default one, but you can go to the shared palettes 1 through to 5, and you can change them all to the shared palettes. You should be able to group select, and then you can change them all to number 1. Oh gosh, please don't crash. I didn't save. So now they're all sharing. I'm gonna save. Now they're all sharing, which by the way, I actually really like how that pumpkin looks. They're now all sharing that color palette. And then whatever you do, so if I go into this one, for example, if I go in and I change this color to blue, that will change it for all of them because it's sharing palette number 1. Whereas the star ones are individual. So you see, even though we never went into the small pumpkin, because it's sharing the same palette, if you change that swatch, it changes it for all. So you want to be on any numbers 1 through 5 to change the, to be able to like share those palettes. Hey, last year trier, how you doing? A pumpkin spice latte. How am I meant to make that on this? So we're going to go back to the default just because that's what I was working with. So that's what I want to stay with. But using shared palettes is really helpful, and I just always forget to use them. But using them is helpful. Last year try, how you doing? Don't forget, guys, fill out that giveaway form. We're giving away a premium pass today, so make sure to be filling it out. Just gonna add some more lanterns here. How do I do those? Okay, that's like the lighter bits going there. Too long. Go West, you definitely should have. You haven't received it. It should be in your claims. Everybody else received theirs. And you haven't? Okay, I need to check into that. Okay, I'm making a note right now. Go West, check pass status. Because they were distributed. Trakusha, how you doing? Okay, now we're just adding the lights onto this. The last few days, I've been absolutely obsessed with watching, over on Disney Plus, Only Murders in the Building. And that is so good. If you guys haven't been watching Only Murders in the Building, you definitely need to, because it is really, really good. Hashtag just saying. Okay, right, I should have done this to start with, but we're going to just do this. So I've put the mirror tool on. And it's because both sides are sharing this same model. And so whatever you do on one will happen to the other one, but it's mirrored. The other one has the other side appear. There we go. Take that off. So then when we come out of it, it's done on all the sides. There we go. Lovely. The astronaut. Okay, I won't watch that. Noted. I actually don't like lattes, by the way, Metaverse Street Gen. I don't like coffee. I do not like coffee. And I am very annoyed that I got tricked into trying a latte because they were like, oh yeah, this just tastes like super sweet. Like it just, like they had like a pecan and caramel latte. And like, oh yeah, like you can't even taste the coffee. And I was like, I'm pretty sure you can. If I can taste the coffee in a chocochino, I'm going to taste it in this thing. And they're like, no, it's super sweet. And I took one sip of that and I was like, one, That is not sweet. That needs to be cut with way more sugar for you to even consider that being sweet. And then, yeah, I was just like, and 100% that tastes like coffee. Like, that is coffee. You just made me drink coffee. Yeah, like, hot chocolate, love a good hot chocolate. I like hot chocolate either when I'm feeling sad or when it's Christmas time. When it's Christmas time, I've got, like, this big-ass mug that I only use at Christmas time. And I put a big vat of hot chocolate in there. I get some whipped cream, we whip that shiz up, we get some little chocolate dust, we sprinkle our little chocolate dust on it, and then we get tiny little marshmallows, and we put marshmallows on it. Mwah. Oh, beautiful, love it. No, don't like coffee. How does it feel to live a life without enjoying life's good things? I do enjoy life's good things. I enjoy anime. I enjoy butterflies. You cannot tell me that is not enjoying life's good things. I can go outside and, like, you don't know how happy it made me when I was doing, like, the big butterfly count here in the UK, and I went outside and my garden had a bunch of butterflies, and it was a lovely hot day, and I just walked through my garden doing the butterfly count, and a bunch of little butterflies were flying around me. There's nothing more beautiful than that. To be walking around your garden and having butterflies fly around you, oh, it's the dream. Oh, you know what else is a really good Christmas drink for adults only? Hot chocolate and Baileys. Hot chocolate and Baileys. Right, what are we putting on this wall? We need to know what I'm putting on this wall. I need some ideas. I need to know what we are creating on this wall. This is just a shell house, by the way. And I'm not drawing a giant pumpkin latte picture. Although I appreciate you sending me the pumpkin latte picture because it looked cute. You're missing quest 10 out of 20 in the game of life. Alright, Metaverse Street Journal. I have tried coffee. I could understand if I had never had coffee, I had never given it a good shot. Just my taste buds don't like it. It's just one of those things. There are some people out here who don't like many foods. There's some people who don't like chocolate. Jazzwolf just said they don't like tea, and that is, to me, a spoopy ghost. How do we draw a spoopy ghost? Is it like a spooky ghost, but not quite? Spooky, scary skeletons. Sorry. Okay, right. We got our ghost, but we're also gonna outline around our ghost. Okay, so we've got our ghost outline. And then it's gonna be a cute ghost. There we go. It looks like it's got a little bum. It looks like it's shaking its bum. That ghost got... do you think it's possible to set transparency or opacity for a single voxel in future? No. No, I don't think that's ever... I don't think they're going to be doing that, because you can't just do it like, oh, it's just for one voxel. It's not limited in that way. I mean, I don't want to say never, like that will never be the situation. Maybe there'll be a chance that they could optimize that so it's not counting every face. But currently, right now, the way, and I've mentioned this a few times, the way that VoxEdit and Game Maker reads the faces is every voxel is counted, every face is counted. So if for blocks, they are only that set size. They are only that set size. So that's why it's optimized, because really, even though it's like 32 voxels and stuff, it is still reading it as like that one big set block as a like a whole, rather than with assets, it is reading every single one of those faces. So if it is transparent, yes, something small like a 1 voxel is the same as a terrain block in a sense, but it is only 4 faces, so that's super optimized. But the moment you start getting more and more and more, it's counting every individual one of those voxels as all 6 faces. A pregnant ghost? I wasn't seeing a pregnant bump. I'm seeing a ghost shaking his bum. Wait, seriously? Metaverse Street Journal? That's crazy. I did not. I might look up, is Pinterest working now? I know earlier Pinterest wasn't working. We only have 28 responses to the giveaway form. Come on, guys, fill in that giveaway form. Halloween house decorations outside. Let's have a look. Pinterest, are you work? I don't think Pinterest. Oh, it's working. Okay, cool. Oh, that looks cool. Somebody's done like, look at that eyeball bush. Look at that giant eyeball bush. That's pretty cool. I love that. Okay, I kind of like that. Like, as if we'll put some... I need something that's more like on the side of the house. Oh, okay, oh, vines and netting and stuff. Oh, yes. Okay, one, we're gonna add vines. I feel like vines are probably the easiest thing for me to just add onto a side of the house. Like, they're so easy to do. And they take so little effort to do these. Add some simple vines. For this section, it needs to be bigger than up here. Like, up here, it makes sense for it to be a bit smaller. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And then we can play about with filling gaps in. Alright, and we're gonna take our wall color, and we're just gonna come and break up some of this in areas. That makes sense. And we're gonna get our branch, and we want to make sure that this is leaning off in multiple different areas to make it make sense. We're gonna want it to come all the way up for around about here and branch off just a little bit. Some of these areas, but we're gonna have like the main trunk of it. Branches coming off of there, branch going up there, a branch over here, branch going there, up, there, little one. And then we'll just fix this bit in the middle, because obviously we don't want this to be all green down here. What time is it? Oh my gosh, I gotta start getting ready to finish. Gotta fill this back in. We can edit this afterwards. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take this green, we're going to get a darker green, and then we're just going to start adding the darker green in some other areas as well. Over the lighter green. And this is why I like this, because I feel like you can get really messy while doing this. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect. You can even, like, go over some of the branches. Like, you don't want to go over too much. But you can definitely have, like, a little bit of fun with it. And especially as, like, a lot of the times with vines in particular, you don't see much of, like, the bit below it. You'll see, like, of the main trunk, you'll see more of the vinage itself. And now I'm dotting in. I'm not going over too heavy-handed with some of this, but I'm dotting in some of the lighter colors in areas. I feel like we need more of this. The only news you really need is from influencers talking about influencer drama. I hate drama. No. But also at the same time, did you see what happened at TwitchCon for that poor woman? Which is absolutely ridiculous. And from what I've been seeing, some people are like, oh, she overreacted. Now I'm going to apologize because I can't remember the person's name. Like the streamer's name. But I do not think... Like, I saw the video of what happened, and they were not overreacting at all. That, if anything, that was under... That's it, Emiru. I feel bad for not knowing how to pronounce the name. But yeah, for them, it's like... I am a pretty, like, friendly person, and if I was at a place I've met you guys, like, Metaverse Street Journal... Hugged that, not Metaverse Street Channel, sorry, Dr. Metaverso. Hugged them when I met them. There's been loads of people that I've met. Hoddle Hill, I've met in person. Game Dizzy, I've met in person. Ice Pilot, I've met in person. VVox, I have. Obviously Wayward, I've met in person. But there's a big difference to being up on stage and having a random person come up and try and kiss you, which is insane. And then also, then after that, they found out that they had a knife on them, which is even more scary. But yeah, that's ridiculous compared to, you know, me meeting somebody and being like, hey, nice to meet you, and accepting a hug, not somebody walking up and just straight up trying to kiss you, which is crazy. Yeah, Redley, so apparently after the security got them away, they then had a pocket one in there, it was seen on camera and stuff. It's crazy. And no wonder loads of people don't want to be going to these things for their safety. It's ridiculous. I am not... No, Metaverse Street Channel. No. No. Redley, I would say the same when I've met people, and I'm gonna fully state right here, I am a pretty small content creator. You know, I'm not a big person. I'm not on their level, which they probably have people that are really, really intense. Whenever I've met people have always been respectful, but there is always going to be a person that isn't like that. There's always going to be somebody that pushes that boundary, and that's why, like, it's great if all of your interactions with people are always positive, and it's nice thinking, hey, all of the interactions I've had with people at these conventions have always been great, and that is a fortunate position to be in, I think, because there are so many people that don't have that. There are so many people that what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word. I forget what the word's called. Right, with the brown, we're gonna use a lighter color now. But yeah, it's great if all of your interactions at things, I think like he was being cute or something, it really so I mean, no. Going up and introducing yourself to someone is really nice. Going to kiss someone? No. No. If you that's not cute. If you go up to try and kiss somebody that you don't know, unless you're like really good friends and that's like a thing that you do, that is if somebody had attempted to try and kiss me that I don't know, yeah, I'm gonna find that weird. But let's read the rest of what you said. I mean, Human Letox, I can see that viewpoint of like, hey, this gets loads and loads of attention compared to like other news events and stuff. And I don't want to be like, oh yeah, these things are more important than these other things. But at the same time, I think it's good to point out when somebody's doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Jazzwolf, did you win? I voted for you, Jazzwolf. Did you win? Sorry for the other person. I think I need to break up some of this branch. I feel like this branch is too big. Let's see what it looks like out of it. I'm almost like, I almost don't want to have it on that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Do I get rid of it? What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I really don't. I think I don't like it. No, I've decided. I don't like it. It's going. Bye. I didn't like it. Looks weird. It does look weird. It's because it doesn't go with the rest of the house. It's not, I still don't know whether I like the ghost. I think I need to think about what I want on the side of this house. Maybe we can have, maybe some like bats? Maybe some bats or something might make sense. Oh, this is not gonna look like a bat. This is gonna look like a butterfly. Is that right? There. Does that not go up as high? No, it needs to go up. High. Wait, so did I do that wrong? Duh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 4. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 1 too many. One, 2. There. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Just the tail needs to go into a point. I think I prefer that. Wait, this doesn't go as long as it should. 1, 2. There we go. I think I prefer that. Those on the wall. I think I prefer that. I'll do some other ones in some other positions. But I think I like that more. Why, Sir Alekin? Oh wait, were you up against Jazzwolf? I'm sorry, I saw Jazzwolf's name and was like, I'm voting for Jazzwolf. I'm sorry. Spiders and webs. Yeah, I think spiders and webs up near this top bit will probably be good. Is what I'm thinking, but I do like the bats here. I don't know whether I like the ghost, but we'll see. I don't like your screenshot. Okay. Please forgive me for this. I just voted. I didn't look at shit. I'm sorry. There were so many voting things that I was just like, I'm just gonna vote for Jazzwolf. So, I definitely like your screenshot, Sir Alekin, because I didn't see it, and I assume it's good. But I also didn't look at Jazzwolf's either. So now you don't need to be offended, because my vote was purely based off of me seeing Jazzwolf's name. Rigged? Yeah, kinda, because I saw Jazzwolf's name first. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Why? No, that is not what I copy-pasted. Are you not working properly? Edit. Copy. No. No. Edit, paste. Okay, apparently the copy-paste thing's not working. That's always good to know. At least I can do it this way. Alright, so we can move that there. Edit, paste. I get one up here. Oh, that's too high. And I'll just edit this. There we go. Okay, I like that. This I like. I like these bats. I might put like another color, like the wall color as like a slightly darker shade around them to make it give a little bit more of a 3D texture to it. But I like these bats. Yeah, really, Tox, I appreciate your opinions on stuff. The only reason I mentioned it was somebody was talking about drama, and I was like, I never hear about the drama, and then I remembered, actually, I have heard about some drama. But personally, for me, anyway, I like to stay out as much drama as possible. I don't like drama. A lot of the times I don't see or hear the drama. I hear about it after all the drama's ended, and I was like, I had no idea that happened. When did that happen around me? How did I not know? But yeah. I do like these bats. I think I want the bats going up here as well. But I know I'm not going to be able to make it exactly the same as this one. We can try. Because you can edit. Wait, can I paste on here? Oh my gosh, I can! I didn't know you could paste over models. Okay. Game changer. Ooh. Love that. Wait, so can I... Wait. New. Bat model. If I go in, edit, paste. It doesn't do it. Wait. If I get just there. Now edit, paste. Sad. You could do the bath in a new separated VXM, then copy. So it's symmetrical and you can add shapes to track. Do the, oh, you mean bat in a new separated model, then copy. Oh, yeah, but I had already made this bat. That's the thing. I wasn't sure whether I was going to make this bat. So yeah, I could have done that there. But now I can't copy it over here. I wish I could. But I can't copy it here. Does it need to be bigger? Is that why it's trying to like copy it to the size that I have before? Edit, paste. No. It's not pasting to this one. It pasted to the other one. Maybe if I just go back and do it again. Edit, copy. Edit, paste. No, it's not want to do it there. Yeah, that's probably the easiest option. Yeah. From where we are, Jazzwolf is right. So what I can do is I can take this wool, I can duplicate the wool, rename it to bat model, and then the easiest thing to do here is we just delete everything other than one of the bats. Trim. Set to center. There we go. Now we've got our bat. Code B1 is bat number 1. Then we can give it a little rotate. Now, I'm not too worried about the faces because we're still at, we're still only at we're still at 1080. 1080 faces. We're pretty good with the faces. See, I like that. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. Much better than the ghost. I think the ghost has got to go. Sorry, I liked you, little ghosty, but I don't like you anymore. I liked you when I made you. I don't like you now. Maybe I can draw some graves on the side. Maybe gravestones would make more sense. We think gravestones make sense here. What do we think? Also, who wants me to reveal the winner for the giveaway pass? For the premium pass? Headstones! Or gravestones, whatever you want to call them. I killed a ghost. Yeah, I'm part of the Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Panda Pops! Go West, why do you keep saying duck race? What duck race? Is there a game? Did somebody make a duck race game? Right, so let's close this giveaway form. I'm closing, it's closed. Right. Let's see what some people's feedback is. I'm not going to reveal your names, but I do want to see some of your feedback. You missed the instances to play with friends, so do I. There is the to follow your friend feature, but it doesn't always work correctly, which I understand. Less frantic from previous seasons, a little sad about the rewards. I can understand that. Yeah, bugs. Yes. There's a few people that mentioned bugs. Yeah, I've noticed. You like that you don't have to feel like have to play too many experiences. Okay, some really good feedback there. Appreciate that. I like it. So I enjoy that you guys are filling these out. Honestly, because it helps us. It gives a good indication of where you guys are. King Crypto has a duck race. Oh, that's cool. I'm not going to do it this time, but I'll look into it. This. Oh. There's so many ads. Okay, I'll look into that for next time. Oh, wait, no. I'm so confused. Right, we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish. I don't use Brave. Right, guys, let's reveal that winner. Remember, you need to be here. Right, who wants RNG? Who wants to say a number? Let me know. Do you want RNG or do you want to say a number? Let me know. RNG. Okay, RNG. 2 people said numbers. I'll do RNG. RNG generator. 2 out of, I think it, let me check. I was gonna say, I think it's 39, but yes, okay. Right, go. Okay, number 17. Number 17. Let's find you. Goes to, oh, did Web3 Partners, are you here? And did you win last time? I can't check right now. We will always do a rollover if somebody has already won one, but also Web3 Partners does need to be here. So Web3 Partners wheel. We'll do the wheel next time. That's a good shout. We haven't done the wheel for a winner on that for a little while. Web3 Partners, are you here? Wheel of elimination. Oh, where we do it until there's only one person left. Oh, I haven't done that for a while. Hey, Web3 Partners, you won a premium pass. If you won before, can I respin it? Web3 Partners, I have your name down. You're here? You're here? You are here. There's a delay. It's fine. We'll catch up in a few moments. Okay, and we'll put... oh. I want to do a slightly darker Nope. Wait, where's that? That's this color. Take this color. There we go. Nice, and with 3 partners, congratulations, you won the premium pass. It can take up to 2 weeks. Apparently for Go West it can take forever and they're never going to receive it. But Go West, it should have appeared in your claims, so double check your claims, and I will check that. I'm gonna just... Did you fill out this? Where is your name? There you go. Right. I'm gonna just have a look right now. Right, this has been distributed to you. Go West, your name has been marked. I can see it. You're not your name, your wallet. I have checked your wallet. This should have been distributed to you. So do check your claims, because it should be in your claims. I'm just gonna check one other thing, because other than... Okay, and that's correct. So we also use your user ID as well, so I was just checking your wallet and user ID matched, and they do. So this has... it has been distributed to you, Go West. I promise you. Oh, it was being airdropped? No, I believe it's a claim. It should be a claim. Other people have shown claims. You got it! There we go! Oh, thank you, because I started to worry. I was like, wait, I know it got distributed. Other people were like, yay, we got it, thank you. And so when you were like, yeah, I haven't got it. I was about to cry and be like, I don't know. Because your name's here. Right, we're gonna do the RIP bit. And then I think we're gonna finish. So I gotta go have dinner, guys. Have you guys eaten today? Because I have not. Okay, that looks good. And related question, what software is the V on the bottom of that? Yeah, it's VoxEdit. So this is what it normally looks like. I sometimes use this one because I've pinned it to my bar. So the V is the VoxEdit. This is what we're in. This one over here, which is the one I usually use, is also VoxEdit, but that's what VoxEdit looks like if you pin it in your toolbar, because you have to do that, you have to go over here and you have to click on it this way and then pin to start, and then it pins that icon, whereas the actual VoxEdit icon is this. So this is that's the actual that's the VoxEdit logo. That's the VoxEdit logo. Go where she just finished lunch? My goodness. Yeah, Jazz Wolf, they were sent last week. So that's why I was like, you should have it. Because it was sent last week. Yeah, I think the bats and the tombstone look so much better than... I'll add some other tombstones here. But looks so much better than what we had going on before, which is good. We got to think about what we're going to do on the back. I'm thinking of adding a back door onto this bit and then onto this side. I don't think I want bats going on this side, so we definitely need something here. And we need some, I'm thinking more pumpkins or something on the roof. Maybe like some witchy legs dangling on the roof or something. And I think I'm going to change this pumpkin. I'm not fully convinced that I love this pumpkin for us. Those for 15 common catalysts. How do you claim them? Okay, right. So for when you are catalysts, for the catalysts, even if it's Twitch points, whether you're winning them from like raffles that we're doing with our in-game ambassadors, whether you're winning them from other things, like I've been giving them away as part of giveaways on our streams. These are sent as a claim. So Web3 partners, if you've redeemed them, you're most likely in the spreadsheet. These claims are not sent out via me. Now, usually with like the sand prices and stuff like that, I will have everybody's names, details, and I'll send it through our distribution process, which goes through numerous checks, and then it goes through our team to then also put that through to go through either as a claim or an airdrop to your wallet. And so I have more visibility and more control. Like, I'm the one that's like, hey, we've got these users' details, they need their prizes. And then I send it up the chain. Whereas with the catalysts, I put the details in, but then somebody else is in charge of all of that. And so they are sent a lot less frequently. And I don't always have the same amount of visibility and can take longer. So your details are in there. I am going to be asking the person who oversees them all before the end of the season whether we can start getting the ball rolling on getting them sent, just because we are giving catalysts away over the season. So they'll all be sent together. So your details are in there. They're there. And they'll get sent out, and it will be a claim. So it'll end up being a claim that you will have to go and claim. Yes, and Jazzwolf is correct. They did also claim the catalyst as well, just a few weeks ago. It's also similar, Web3, when we do like NFTs, we had been aiming to send them once a quarter, and I think it turned out to being like once every half, because we just weren't getting people redeeming as many, and it's a lot of like individual work that we don't always have the amount of bandwidth to be like, okay, let's send these every single week, let's do these every other week or something like that. Sometimes we have to work with the other teams that also have other aspects. Like, it's not just, hey, only Panda is the one giving this stuff out. There's multiple teams and stuff. So we have to work within everybody's bandwidth. But I am going to be pushing for them to start the process before the end of the season. So when we do we're not doing a 24-hour closing party stream, but we will be doing like a 6 to 8 hour closing stream, and we will be giving a bunch of catalysts away then. What's most likely going to happen is I'm going to be pushing for all of the catalysts that people are pending before that stream happens, before then. And then there'll be a separate claim that happens for all of the season party stuff. So that should be how that goes. The kickoff stream rewards are currently in the process of being distributed. So unless it's catalyst that you won, sand will be sent to all of those people. So the sand prizes that we gave away for that kickoff stream is in that stage right now of the pendingness. But yeah. Yeah, and so the Oak staffs is Alex is doing them regularly because that's his stuff to send, and he doesn't have to do the same checks that internally we have to. Internally we have a whole process that has to happen. Whereas with Alex's Oak staffs, he's able to send them as and when he likes. Okay, guys, I think we're at the end. This has gone on a little bit longer than I planned. Now, I feel pretty good in telling you this, guys, and because I've also teased it. For those that are in the top 100 on the current Sand leaderboard, so that is, where are you? Page. Oh, I closed it. So I need to be on here. So those of you in the sand pool, those of you that are in the top 100, you're going to want to turn up to Wednesday's stream, and you're going to want to be here early because it is limited to the first 5 people. You're going to want to be here because I'll explain everything on Wednesday, but you are going to want to be here on Wednesday, okay? You're going to want to be here early. If you're in the top 100, you're going to want to get here nice and early because it's limited to the first 5 people, okay? So if you're in the top 100, which I see many of you are, then be here, okay, guys? Now, I will see you Wednesday, and I'll be seeing you Friday for the Avatar Meetup, Cirque du Soleil mannequins and transformed mannequins. If you own more than one, you'll get a slightly higher Santa amount, but it is still all distributed amongst everybody. So it's, you know, if Jazzwolf and Nazman both have 2 unique avatars that are unique Cirque du Soleil mannequin avatars, then they're going to get the same amount. So it's going to be distributed equally, but based off of how many you have. So please turn up. You have to get a picture in a Cirque du Soleil mannequin or transformed mannequin to be eligible, so you do need to be here. Starts at 7 p.m. UTC. We'll be doing it for about 2 hours, so you're going to have loads of chances. We're going to move instances and all of that, so we're going to make sure that we get you in. Every time that we've done these, I don't think we've ever missed anybody off. As long as you're in chat saying, hey, I need a picture, you can get a picture either with me or with my co-host, which will be Alex, and I believe Jazzwolf may be there, and you can also get a picture with Jazzwolf. Jazzwolf will need to provide me with the picture. But yes, as long as you're getting a picture with a valid person who I state in the stream, then it will count. So yeah, and you need to be in your avatar. If you're not in your avatar, you're not going to be counted in the picture. If you're wearing, you know, a Rabbids, it's not a Rabbids meetup. You won't be counted. You got to be in your Cirque du Soleil. But I think that's everything. As always, guys, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.